I want to introduce you to Maxine. She was 58 years old, and basically she was desperate. She wasn't broke, but she definitely wasn't trying to reinvent herself from scratch. She was essentially like most retirees. She was bored. Her kids were grown up and left the house. She was an empty nester, and her grandkids were getting a little bit older. And basically, she wanted to just have a little bit more freedom and a little bit more income. Not because she had to work, because she wanted to enjoy life more. She essentially wanted to spoil her grandkids and have a little bit of extra income to take them on those nice vacations, buy them a few extra presents, and essentially just go above and beyond and be the world's best grandma. But at the end of the day, she had a few criteria. She wanted to find something she could do from home at her own pace. She could do it for a few hours a week, or if she really had a lot of time, she could go all in. The other criteria is she didn't want to have any sort of commute. She wanted to be able to work from home from a laptop, and she didn't want to have to start over from scratch and spend 4 or 5 years trying to learn something new. She basically told me, I don't want another job. I want something that actually fits and molds around my life. So we started working together and we started focusing on online side hustles. Within just a few weeks of implementing what she learned from my program and process, she landed a side hustle paying her more than $6,000 a month. Now, in this video, I'm going to break down the 5 best side hustles that are all online and can work for women who are over 50, just like Maxine did and just like you can. You can implement and start working on these as soon as today. But you're going to want to stick around for the entire video because each one of these side hustles is going to have pros and cons. So you want to see who's going to pay you the most and who's going to utilize the skills that you already have and also the goals that you're looking to achieve. Your goals are likely going to be a little bit different than Maxine, so let's go ahead and dig right in. And just a quick reminder, if you want to work less, earn more, and travel the world while doing it, make sure to hit subscribe for new videos I'm putting out every single week. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Now, if you're a woman in your 50s and you're looking for something you can do it for a few hours a week, or maybe even go all in, is an online concierge. Now, this might sound a little bit complicated. Maybe you think you need to go to school, but this is literally something you can start over the weekend. Here's how it works. You basically start off with your own network. We call this your warm or hot network. And basically this is going to be friends, coworkers, relatives, people who you know and have at least spent a few hours with. And basically you're not going to sell directly to them. You're going to ask them for referrals. So what you start off doing is get a list of around 20 to 30 people in this warm network. People that you've spoken with. Pull out Facebook, WhatsApp, your Instagram. Just look at who you've interacted with in the last 3 to 6 months. Compile a list of as many people as you can. Start off with at least 100. It's going to start off with a simple message like this. Hey, Steve, it's been a while since XXX. Insert whatever last interaction you had. I'm starting something new. I wanted to see if you know anybody who could benefit from saving an additional 40 hours per month. And the reason that this works is if Steve's busy and says, hey, I could actually save 40 hours a month myself. What is it? What's going on and how do you do this? Or Steve might say, hey, I've got my friend Rob. He's always complaining about how he has no time and doesn't know what to do about it, and he can refer you to Rob. So this is basically how you start off, and exactly what the offer that you're going to be doing is you're going to be offering a online concierge service. And essentially what you're going to do is be able to figure out what are the bottlenecks in people's lives? What is the time that they're wasting on certain projects or certain things in their life that they can easily outsource for the right amount of money? Now, the way I suggest structuring this starting off is just do it for free for the first month or first 2 weeks or whatever structure you have, and then have a clear definer. Say, hey, if this works well for you, it'll be free for this amount of time, and then after that, you can decide to move forward, and then the price is this much. If you don't move forward, all I ask for is for a referral or testimonial in exchange for that free few weeks. And so you start off with time audit, and then you're looking at areas of their life where they're losing time, and you're essentially going to be trying to figure out what is the most amount of time on a thing that they don't enjoy doing and something that they can outsource and implement for the lowest price. You can basically have cleaners, babysitters, book appointments for reservations. You can even book or manage calendars, handle errands like going to the dry cleaning. And essentially you might start off doing some of these yourself, but over time, the idea is to outsource this to somebody else who can do it for a better hourly rate. Think of it as like this. You're going to interview 4 or 5 babysitters, maybe meet them in person, but you're not going to actually go through and be the babysitter. You're just saving that time for that individual, and then that's going to give them a long-term ROI where every time they need a babysitter, they've got that person on call. And essentially what you're going to be doing is structuring this as a monthly recurring position where every month you're kind of auditing their time. Maybe you're helping them with vacations, new groceries, whatever they're going through that month, you're trying to help them out. And the way you get people stuck is anybody that you've hired, you need to make sure that one, they either stay with you. If they cancel, they can't keep those individuals that you book, but that could be kind of complicated sometimes. So if that does happen, what I suggest doing is having a simple agreement that if they decide to go and keep this person but cancel the service, there's some sort of cancellation clause where they have to give you, 1 to 2 months of pay for keeping that person. It can go upwards to a year. It really depends on the position and industry you're in, but the higher you go, usually the more expensive it's going to get. Think of somebody who's like an actual full-time employee versus a babysitter who's part-time. Those two positions are likely going to be a little bit different. If you enjoy traveling and want to help other people do that as well, then you're in luck because this is a great online side hustle. It's a luxury travel planner, not essentially a travel agent who just does the booking. You go ahead and curate memorable events and travel that people are going to cherish for a lifetime. Now, just to give you some examples, think African safaris, European river cruises, gala weekends, bucket list vacations, luxury festivals and retreats, like going to Cannes Film Festival, stuff like that, that's going to be a little bit higher end sort of activities. You're basically going to be planning these events and getting people to go along with it. So what you can start off doing is in a few ways, just figure out who's going on vacation this year and say, hey, I want to help you plan 2 or 3 events for free. I want to give you at least 1 event per day that's going to be unique and memorable for everyone in your family. And we're going to basically try to use this as referral. So you want to make sure that you're getting them either at the end to get them a good experience so they go ahead and sign up or refer you to somebody else, and you're creating and giving testimonials. You're looking for people who are spending around $15,000 to $50,000 on a trip and don't want to plan out all these things. So it can be on the top end, just planning a few of these like safaris, but you can also have different packages where you plan the flights as well. Think about the positioning as high-end luxury with a really high-end touch, and basically you can charge people an additional $5,000 to $10,000 for doing this. And basically what you can do is you can pitch it as, hey, you're not going to have to do anything. You show up at the airport, you get on the flight, you show up, and basically everything is taken care of for you. And so you want to really go that high-end route, and you can basically charge a lot more for that. Now, people who are spending this much on travel usually want somebody they can trust, and women over 50 are actually perfect for this role because clients really associate age with wisdom, and essentially you can earn commissions from hotels, resorts, and these experiences over time. I suggest adding that type of stuff in later and just focus on giving people the best trip possible and not focusing so much on the profitability from the beginning. Your first travel might earn you a few $1,000s, but after that, you should be looking in the range of making at least $5,000 to $10,000 for each trip afterwards. Again, all of these side hustles start off slow. People think they're going to earn $100,000 in their first month. It's just not what I've seen and not the case for a lot of people out there. Not to say that it's impossible, but in general, you really need to go ahead and get your first few clients for free or break even in exchange for getting referrals and testimonials and building a structure that's going to work. Because when you start off, you're not going to be great at this. So you need to learn, you need to figure it out. And then afterwards, you can keep increasing your prices because your experience level is also increasing. Now, you might be wondering what was actual Maxine's side hustle that earned her more than $6,000 a month. And this was something that she was actually able to land within 2 weeks of finishing our program and working with us. So the side hustle is basically freelance writing, and it's not novels, not poetry, but actually writing for businesses. And basically, if you've ever read something on the internet, there's about a 90% chance that that piece of article or content was written by somebody who got paid to write it. There's a lot of small and medium-sized businesses and even Fortune 500 companies that outsource their writing process because, one, it takes time. Even with ChatGPT, it takes a lot of time to go ahead and make a good quality post. And so that's why companies want to outsource this stuff. And they can pay upwards to $80 to $100 per hour. And so if you're working part-time doing this, you can make an extra $6,000 to $8,000 a month just by writing for people on Upwork. Now, Upwork's the platform that we use to help Maxine get her profile set up, land her first few paid clients, and then land clients that we're going to keep coming back each and every month. So if you want to see how all this works and book a free consulting call with me, just leave a comment below and I'll send you a link. We can set up a time to chat. Now, if you're a woman over 50 or anybody over 50, you likely have some skill sets that you just aren't monetizing it. Maybe you don't want to go back to that same job you had in accounting or finance or being a lawyer, but what if there was a better way to make the best of your experience so you didn't just throw away 20, 30, 40 years of work experience? And what I'm talking about is consulting, where you're basically just advising people on what steps to take, but you don't have to really get your hands dirty and go through all the grunt work yourself. Let me explain how it works. So, the great thing is about consulting, you don't need a massive following. You don't need to be famous. You basically just need to have some experience in some industry. Basically, just take whatever job you did for the last 20 to 30 years and find people who are looking to either one, get help into getting into that industry and building their career, or on the flip side, you basically just find companies that want a consultant to go ahead and give them advice on all of that experience that you have inside that company. So I do a lot of consulting on the side. I consult on business acquisitions, and basically I learned everything about this by helping build a company called Empire Flippers. And so after positioning myself as an expert in that industry, I get a lot of consulting on helping people buy businesses, sell businesses, and it's become a very lucrative sort of business and part of the Global Career brand. So just think about it, write down 5 to 10 skills that you have, and then you can actually go ahead and put those skills to work and start making an additional online income. If you don't want to have your face involved in anything, if you don't want to get on calls, you don't want to deal with people, well, this is a great side hustle for you, and it's creating online digital products. This can be checklists, templates, guides, planners, mini courses, ebooks. There's countless ways to do this. And a site that I love to look at is go on Etsy, and you can basically filter by all their digital products. They have wedding planners, trip vacation planners, photo books, scrapbooks. There's so many templates out there that people are making hundreds of thousands of dollars every year selling these products. They spend a few weeks making sure that it's good. They put it on the Etsy and then they start promoting it. So once the reviews start coming in, your basically listing is going to keep populating. And what I suggest doing is looking for things that are time sensitive. Maybe there's a 2024 checklist or template for investing, for cryptocurrency, for wedding planning, trip planning, whatever it is. Look for something that's outdated on Etsy and doesn't have that new 2026 version. All you have to do is figure out what worked then, make some improvements to it, make it your own, add some flair and flash on it, and then you can go ahead and make the newest version of that. The other way that I suggest doing is looking for other popular ebooks or checklists that are really doing well, but aren't performing very good with reviews. Look for something that has a lot of sales, but maybe they have like a 4.5 or 4.1, and you can look at what the problem is with those reviews. So read all the 3 and 2-star reviews to figure out, why are people complaining about this? Basically, what you do is create a different version of your own, implement those changes from all those 2 and 3-star reviews, and then just make a better version of it. And so once you have that better version out there, it'll start climbing to the top. Now, if you want to take action and start implementing your side hustle, I'm going to leave a few links below where you can get started and take a few steps further for absolutely free. And I'll also leave a few videos here that are going to be super relevant to what journey you're on right now. And again, if you didn't yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button for the new videos I'm putting out every single week.